Hello everybody. Welcome to XRCC, welcome to Berlin, and it is amazing to see so many familiar faces, all of you wonderful faces, many of whom I've known for 10 plus years already, many others I actually just met 2 weeks ago, and many here also who have been in this industry for such a long time. And really one thing I would love to know first of all, because this is something that makes XRCC really special, I believe so, is that last year we had 30 plus countries representing this community now, and that was just amazing to see the level of international people that we have here. So my very first question actually, I would love to know who here is from Berlin, who's local. These are the guys, you can ask for your favorite dinner recommendation, they know the places to check out. Wonderful, it's actually interesting, so there's not too many people from Berlin, which means that we have many more from the other sides. Interesting. So, who here is around Germany? And sorry if I had some Deutsche Bahn delays and something like this. Sorry for that. Who is from Germany? Okay, that is the biggest area so far. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, let's go one step out. Let's go international. I would love to know, because I really see this as a European event as well, international, global European event. And who here is from the neighborhood? Who here is from Europe? Also a good chunk of people. Awesome. I think it's a pretty good distribution so far. And yeah, half. It depends how you view it. Awesome. And now I think the one thing that is really fascinating to me, I would never imagine standing on the stage sometime that we have created an event where people are actually flying over from outside of Europe, from the US. Some guys just got visa from India yesterday. They just arrived here. It's crazy. Really cool to see. people from across all the world. I would love to know who here, full commitment, who here is from outside Europe, from the world. Oh, that's the highest! Woo! Amazing! So you see the crowd is very, very international. We have a lot of people from all over the place. I think this is just something that is so fascinating to see. So we talked about where you're from, but honestly, I think the most important question is really, why are you here? And the good thing is, I don't need to ask you anymore, because upon application, sorry for all of these forms and these emails, I just want to make sure we have everything clearly. We asked everybody of you, what makes this event a 0 out of 10? So what is like the worst thing happening? And what makes the event a 10 out of 10? Let's get out of the 0 out of 10 first, because that's the most important thing. Like, what is the worst thing that could happen? What is something that most of you agreed is we should be all kind of like hearing now? Please shower. We are all stuck here for the next 4 days. We are like 200-ish people, and I think showering is not too bad. We have a shower in the second floor that you can use. Dedication, I know. You probably have a shower in your accommodation as well. I think that is the best thing you can do. Other than that, I think we are good. Let's focus on the 10 out of 10 part. So the cool thing is we digested all of the information, all of the answers that you guys gave us last year already. And this was the word cloud we built from last year. The cool thing is this is not like a random thing we found on Google or ChatGPT or somewhere. This is actually something that was the DNA of XRCC last year. And you see, like, people is pretty strong, of course. Let's see how it changed for this year. The cool thing is it's pretty much exactly the same. So really the core spirit doesn't change too much. We have like more on the networking side. We have amazing stuff on the opportunities. We have some really cool sponsors. The food always, of course, the food is amazing and important. We promise you we have some amazing fresh food coming. But if we take all of these replies that came from you, so this is really like how the pulses of this group over here, we can break it down into these 4 categories. And all of these are taken care of already. We have the learning, of course. We will like build and learn and do amazing stuff. Lots of opportunities for creation also. A bunch of our sponsors are looking for amazing talents, so check out all of these guys. We also have good vibes. That's all on you, of course. And then the last thing here, we have the people and community. And I think this is something that really makes us very, very special also. And just in order to kind of give you like one bump in that direction as well, please check out the person on your left side and just introduce each other, except for Robbie. Some of these guys. Some on the left side, some on the right side. Hello. Introduce each other, especially if you're by yourself. Just say hi. Awesome.
I'm Ori from New York.
We have some nice fist bumps also.
I'm Elmo. I live here.
Okay. Really good to meet you. Good
What
luck.
do you do?
I organize AWE.
Very good.
Have you heard about it?
Okay, no, I don't know.
Now we can come down again.
It's the world's
Everybody.
largest event for XR in the US. and
Very good. Thank you so much.
here in Europe.
So you see, this is all about meeting people, making
I'm also
friends.
advisor to a lot of stuff, but
Especially if you're on your own. You already have a first friend now, if you're by yourself here.
connect with people,
And that
let
is
them
really
know
the
about
vibe.
opportunities that
The
we
cool
can
thing is this event is also all about you. So we really are focusing on having the next 4 days for you to have the best time ever. So first of all, we have an amazing team of volunteers of our core team. If you see any of these faces, reach out to them. They can help you with anything. But the cool thing is also, one thing that makes XRCC really special, we have an amazing set of mentors and judges. Like, these guys are really the best of the best. Yeah, big round of applause for our mentors and judges. Let me go to the judges also, so we switch between those. And honestly, this is something that makes XRCC also really unique, because these guys, they know their shit, like they are really, really competent in this field. And it would be a waste to not talk to them for ideation, for support, for help. Many of them will be walking around, so you can just like have a quick chat. Especially the judges also, they're really focused on the area they're also judging. So for the enterprises, we have judges that are working in these enterprises also, or working with these enterprise partners. So this is something you can really build something that is also kind of like verified by experts already. And also one thing that is really amazing, again, I'm now for the next 3 minutes, I'm just gonna blast you with awesomeness that we have prepared for you. So the other cool thing that you also have coming is we have a cool collaboration with Meta. I mean, we have many collaborations, but this is one of them. So very special here at XRCC, we are having a collaboration that all of you guys can join the Meta Start program. Just a quick TLDR, Meta Start is a program for developers and I assume designers where you get exclusive support from the team, you get early access, you get support on how you bring your project to the store and all of the other things, you get early access. So this is something, just talk to the Meta guys, we have like half a Meta army here, so this is also really cool. You will recognize them, they're probably on the booth also, but they will be walking around. Famous people also, so that's nice. Also really, really cool opportunity to just get started in this area as well. And if all of this is not enough, there's like one issue. I'm a human being, I'm like flesh and blood, and I need sleep, I need to eat, I need to go somewhere. But the cool thing is, I also was able to clone myself, and I have somebody available 24/7 for you, because this location is open 24/7. This guy is available 24/7 in all languages, so feel free to check it out. Thanks a ton to Fabian from Mixed-World, who is also an amazing mentor of us, to build this. I would really suggest to check it out. It's really cool, actually, being able to speak like 30+ languages. So that is definitely something that will make this event pretty special. And then, of course, all of the main stuff. We have amazing drinks. Feel free to use any of these fridges here. We have fresh, warm, amazing hand-selected food every time. It's coming in a few hours also. And also some nice ping pong tables and other cool activities. And this is something the next 4 days really all for you. So now, one thing that I would love to address also, because this is something, one of the few things that really annoy me about being in the XR industry for over 10 years now, is every time around January, February, something like this, we kind of get these headlines. I mean, please give me a hand who knows, who have seen these, who's also annoyed by reading this like almost every year. Every January, yeah, XR's dead, makes no sense, wasted billions, AI is gonna kill XR, all of this stuff. It's just something that I think all of us are like kind of slowly getting used to. January's coming, yeah, the headlines are coming. We are all wasting our lives. But the good thing is, I know this audience, so all of you, you know XR is amazing. I don't need to convince you of this anymore. But one thing that is important is this whole AI topic, because this is like taking everything by the storm, including XR also. The way that I see it, to be honest, and many of the judges and mentors and experts I talk to also, is really rather than seeing XR competing with AI or like AI eating up XR or something like this, I really see XR more as a friend with AI. So they work together rather than against each other. Because AI makes XR cheaper, faster, better, and I think the most important thing, it opens up a ton of new opportunities, a ton of new ideas and use cases. I mean, this is also something some reason why many of these big tech companies they are now integrating XR and AI together to put this in one big device. So this is definitely something that we have in the spirit of XRCC as well. We have a lot of AI opportunities as well, and really pushing forward on this one. So really, to everybody who says XR is dead or it's not here yet and AI is taking all of this, in the spirit of AEE, I can say XR is not the future, it is the present. It's good enough. I think all of you know this already. And the interesting part here is also, if we focus on, like, if you have the kind of the imagination that XR has to replace all the phones on the planet, like we have to have like 10 billion devices or something like this, that makes no sense. So that is why, for example, many of our enterprise partners, thanks to Strauss, Cupra and Puma also, they really are pushing on this area. And also the local authorities over here, so thanks a ton also to everybody supporting this, are really pushing on enterprise as well. If you guys would know some of the use cases they are cooking right now, that is really, really amazing to see. And this is really something like when I go back here again, XR is the present. I really also want to thank the Medienboard Berlin-Brandenburg, because they are also supporting the whole area of Berlin, so we can make these amazing events happening. So they see the vision also, our enterprises see the vision. Of course, the XR companies also see the vision. So this is definitely something where if we align all of this together, we have on one side the XR companies, Meta, Google, all of the big players, of course, and then we also have the enterprise partners. And in the middle, we have you, the community. Without the community, none of this would work. So that is really something where we can showcase how all of this works. And that is why our main motto for this one is Hackathons Redefined, by creators for creators. We want to make this as non-corporate as possible. So really you have a good time, you have the good vibes. Kind of like a really cool game jam, which So far, the vibe is really good. And, oh, thank you. And fun fact, like all of this happened while running our Indian wedding 2 weeks ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the last 6 months have been pretty intense, but organizing Indian wedding plus XRCC, I think now we are professional event organizers. And I think like really lastly, I would love to show you what kind of real impact this has for all of these roles and groups involved here. 2 weeks ago at AWE, I met many of the amazing XR Design Challenge finalists and winners also. Many of them met for the first time, and some of them got a job offer already immediately after joining our hackathon and winning, of course, and being a finalist, showcasing their projects. They got to present to AWE also, which is really, really cool. It was such an honor for many of them. And for our partners and sponsors and also media partners, I think this is an amazing opportunity for you to just network with the best of the best that we could bring together. And that is really like one of the visions that I want to share, that all of us, we are in this together. Like we are a small industry still, we are growing. But again, being in here for 10 plus years now, I think this is one of the things I love most about XR. There's such a supportive kind of environment. Everybody's really cool with each other. It's not like elbow fighting. So this is something where we are also growing together because this industry is also really going up. And then in the end, we are winning together. And I can promise you, I'm 10 billion% sure on this. Let me know if anybody got the reference here. Somebody, yeah, awesome. And I have a really, really cool surprise now. And this is also something, again, I'm very, very honored to be able to announce this even. We have a surprise speaker coming in a minute or so. And this person has shaped my XR journey more than many, many, many others. I met this person about 9, 10 years ago, 2016 for the first time in Berlin. And the cool thing is he's also came from the US all the way here just to be here. And one thing that is really important now, we need to summon this person together. So if it doesn't work, this person might not show up. So we have to really like all energetic here. And I want to do something cool to invite this person on the stage. So speak after me. I will start now and then you guys go ahead. First of all, XR is going. Many of you know already what this is about. It's going mainstream. And now at 3, all of us together, full energy. 1, 2, 3. XR is going mainstream.
Okay.
Please welcome on stage founder and CEO, Ori Imbar.
Now I'm emotional. It's hard to get started. Hey everybody, so good to see you all here. Once again, give it up to Dinesh, Anna, and the whole team for putting together this amazing event. Woo! It's great to see you all here in beautiful, augmented Berlin. You know, we're just back from AWE in Los Angeles just a couple weeks ago, the largest XR event in the world. And we celebrated builders like you. How many of you have been at AWE a couple weeks ago? Okay, all right. So this is going to be a little bit new for you. That's great. So at AWE, I shared a very important message with the community that for decades, really since the first AWE in 2010, you see I haven't lost a single hair since then. We've all been preaching XR is the future. But that era is over. Like Dinesh said, XR is not the future. It's the present. The hardware is widely available. The tools have matured, and AI made a lot of the hard work a lot easier. It's not perfect. So what? It's good enough. And it's ready for every use case we need today. And this year, for the first time, I can say this. I even made a shirt. You've heard it before just a moment ago. Dinesh surprised me actually with that. But if you're ready to say, let's say it one more time.
XR is going mainstream.
I know there's fear in the air. There's this dark horse that is stealing a lot of the attention and investments from AI, from XR, but it's actually the best thing that ever happened to XR. XR will harness it and ride it all the way to the mainstream. We all know, and Dinesh said that as well, AI makes XR better, faster, and cheaper. But on the flip side, AI needs XR even more. Some call it multimodal AI or physical AI. We like to call it the AI love XR imperative. So they're just not just friends, they're like a power couple. Because AI is running out of internet content to train its models. It needs real-world data to keep getting smarter and grounded in reality. And XR delivers exactly that. It arms AI with human senses to access the physical world. Of course, that opens a whole can of worms of privacy concerns, but the point I want to make today is that everyone needs to understand that AI needs XR. In fact, there is no AI without XR. We should all scream it from the mountaintops, make it impossible to ignore. I'm sure here at CreatorCon, it will be impossible to ignore. Now we have to talk about this, all right? You all saw this, the bromance trailer announcing the merger of OpenAI and John Ives' company. If that video is any hint, their new secretive AI hardware, which is not XR glasses, might end up being also a little cringe. I mean, they're obsessed with her. Anyway, if you know this movie or not, with or without that, XR is going mainstream. Now, I know some industry veterans here in the audience might be thinking right now, wait, what? We don't feel mainstream. We're still struggling to grow our businesses. Well, I hear you, my friends. XR is tricky. VR World magazine from exactly 30 years ago, June 95, made the claim, VR goes mass market. We all know what happened next. But is this time different? Because budgets are still tight. The thing is that going mainstream doesn't mean that we're all flush right now. It means that we are in a new stage and we need a new mindset. As the saying goes, greatness is built in hard times. And today's conditions are ideal for bold moves. Here's a quick recap of the proof I provided at AWE a couple weeks ago. The XR market this year is estimated to be a $30 billion market. Just for reference, that's about the size of the global film industry. And it's growing about 10 times faster than the GDP in the US and probably even more in Europe. After AI, it's the fastest growing tech sector. And the innovation race is intensifying. Just check out some of these mixed reality headsets that were launched just in the past year. Amazing devices. And how about 60 new smart glasses that were launched? At AWE, I demonstrated the proof that these different XR device categories have entered the mainstream. Mobile AR has hit 35% of the US population. VR mixed reality is about 27% of the US population. And smart glasses are the biggest hit with consumers this year. The other categories behind it are sprinting forward. So it's a fact. XR is not the future. It's the present. And XR is going mainstream. Actually, this was supposed to be easier to sing it along. Let's try it together. XR is going mainstream. All right, we've done it already so many times, but it feels good, right? But to conquer the mainstream, and that's the kicker, we need content. And the good news, XR master builders like you are creating apps and experiences for every single person on the planet. Who are XR master builders? They're designers, developers, hackers, not just XR experts, not just technical folks. They're people like you. They're masters of a domain, of a use case, or a passion. They know their audience so well, they build experiences that are irresistible to their users. But here's the rub. Enterprises, brands, investors, and platforms, they choose who gets funded. And currently, many of them are distracted by AI. That needs to change. They need to realize what we all know. There is no AI without XR. And I see a silver lining. XR master builders are shifting the balance. Their understanding of their users cannot be replicated, not by AI, not by anything, because spatial computing is a feeling. And builders like you are becoming the new center of gravity, the nexus. Platforms and investors need access to users, and they need you for that. You have the power. It's why 2025 is the year of the XR Master Builder. Meet Simon Lutz, Simon Rico, a designer from Prague. He's a huge Formula One fan and had no prior experience with XR. He got so excited about the Vision Pro when it was launched, and he built an app for live racing viewing for fans like himself. Now fans are buying the $3,500 device just to use this app. Here's another amazing story of Davy Lutz from Belgium, next door. He's a remote control airplane enthusiast. He created a VR training sim. You think it's niche? He got 50,000 downloads. And his users love it so much, they buy the Quest device just to use it. And thanks to the sim, some buy their first RC plane, because now they have the confidence. See what I mean by builders shifting the balance? Next, Tetsuya Nonomura from Tokyo. He loves bungee jumping. You know where this is going. He built Bungee Jump VR to help people conquer their fear. 100,000 people tried it, and they loved it. And 2 weeks ago at AWE, 500 people had that experience. It was so cool, they even got a Best in Show award. And we have right here in the audience a live demonstration of how it feels from the one and only Anthony Vitillo. Give it up. And it lasted for a whole minute. Okay, one more story to warm your hearts. Liam Mason with Anorak Studio is a big pool table fan. He started a Snap Spectacles lens to teach his girlfriend how to play. And now couples everywhere can play together. And it's even featured in Keynotes. I used it to sync a perfect shot into the pocket at AWE. So thanks, Liam. So to empower builders like you, we created at AWE a new program, the AWE Builders Nexus, where they pitch, demo, speed network with investors, get feedback, get partners, and bring XR to everyone. Hundreds of builders were at AWE, hackathon winners, handpicked startups, including winners from the previous XRDC. Give it up to Dinesh and team. And they built a spectrum of content, really for everyone, everywhere. There's founder energy in the air, and it's all about you, the builders. So I wish you, for this week, great success. I'll be walking around and chatting with you folks. And the winners from this week's event are invited to join the next event, the next builder program. Not far, it's going to be in Brussels. Sound? No sound? Okay. That's right.
One more time.
So AWE partnered with Stereopsia to create a new, stronger, bigger event for the XR community in Europe. We wanted to unite the fragmented XR community across all the European countries, because I think the European market for XR can be as big as the American market. So I invite you all to join and launch your ideas on 8 to 10 December in Brussels at United XR. So builders, you've seen the proof. You're not waiting for the future, not here, not anywhere, because XR is here in all languages. Thanks for 30 languages by Dinesh. You know there's no AI without XR. You scream it from the mountaintops. You're riding the dark horse, Tron style, and you sing the mantra. You build experiences for every person on the planet. Now let's take the shot. Win your spot at the next AW events. United XR in December, and then after that in Asia and Singapore, and we'll be back in LA in June next year. If you want to chat, hit me up on this email or on LinkedIn. Once again, thanks very much and good luck this week. Now, Dinesh, do we have more time for the race animation?
Yes, go ahead.
You guys want to see the animation race? Yeah! All right, you asked for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats because we're off to the races. Apple rockets out of the gate with a bold move. They launch the Vision Pro and boom, they're setting a brand new standard for mixed reality. The fans are on their feet, and it looks like Apple's got an early lead in this fast-paced XR showdown. But look out, here comes Meta, the reigning champion. They are about to sit back and let Apple run away with this one. Meta teases us with details of their upcoming Quest 3 headset, and the crowd goes wild. Hang on, X-Real's making their move, bursting onto the scene with the X-Real Air Ultra 2. They're in this race to win. Wait a minute, Snap has just entered the race with a brand new version of Spectacles, adding yet another thrilling twist to this high-stakes showdown. And here comes Meta again. They're pulling out all the stops. Meta storms back, launching the Quest 3S, which is officially the most affordable mixed reality headset on the track. And wait, there's more! Meta has just thrown down the gauntlet with a prototype of their Orion AR glasses. They're pulling ahead, ladies and gents, and Apple's in the rear-view mirror. Gotta be pushing Apple to rethink their play. Meanwhile, Sony's joining the party with a big swing toward the productivity crowd. They've got a new spatial mixed reality headset lined up, set to launch at year's end. But the race isn't slowing down, folks. HTC and Pico are stepping up. They're a little behind, but they're making up ground, pushing the limits with advanced mixed reality features. And what's this? Samsung is still stretching and warming up. They're cooking up something big with Qualcomm and Google, waiting for the perfect moment to jump into the action. Hold your horses. The trio just jumped into action with a new headset and Android XR. And look behind them, fresh off CES. 16 new AI and smart glasses were launched out of the gate. Hot on their heels comes a stampede of Vision Pro clones, galloping like they've seen the future. The pack charges ahead. Microsoft's nowhere in sight. Word is they've retired and are sipping pina coladas on a beach. Hit the nail biter as we approach the final lap. Apple the lead. Apple and Samsung are breathing down the neck, and HTC and Pico are neck and neck in the midfield. Sony's making their move, aiming for that game splash. Who's going to pull out the big win? In the fast-paced world of XR, it's anyone's game, folks. Buckle up. It's going to be a photo finish.
Thank you so much, man.
Did you see that I/O kind of perishing towards the finish line? There's no AI without XR. Thank you, guys.
All right, check 1, check 2. You guys can hear me? Awesome, wonderful. Thank you so much, Ori. That was amazing. And yeah, really thanks for being here. So now, we at the keynote part, I now want to talk a little bit about the structure of this hackathon. So we have a number of tracks available. We will talk a little bit about the next couple of days. Anna will join us in a minute for this as well. And you also can really reach out to us if anything else is unclear. But now I want to introduce our sponsors and our tracks available for those. So the general overview is we have 6 main tracks, basically. And each of you, when you form the teams, we'll talk about this in detail later on as well. Each team will have 3 votes, so first, second, third. And we will then align the teams later on about at 3 p.m. So you have 2.5 hours if we start at 12. Until 2:30, you have to form the teams to select 3 tracks that you want to have. And then based on that, we will do the team arrangement. And in order to have an overview about what the tracks are about, we'll have a couple of smaller videos also now, and I will have a few words on the sponsors and why each of them is interesting in their own unique way. So first of all, let's start with this one over here. Let's see, I will click it, and yeah, there we go. So, all right, our very first track. Thank you to the sponsors. The very first track by our lead sponsor, Meta, is about mixed reality. I think this is nothing special, new to you. I think that is, you saw this incoming. So feel free to explore ideas, get together in the teams and be like, hey, what can we build new in the area of mixed reality? Now, let me introduce the second track, also by Meta, spoiler. And second spoiler, we had a workshop about this yesterday as well. All right, so the second track is also by Meta about Horizon Worlds. I think also many of you have seen the very, very big push on Horizon by Meta also. And anybody who's interested in this field, I think there's something where, especially yesterday with the workshops, we have a lot of support available. There's a lot of energy going in that direction. So anybody interested in this field, you can also build it on mobile, have it on the phone, and then the headset simultaneously. So there's lots of interesting ways to combine these, and the team is here. I think this is something really, really interesting also to pursue, because also there's a lot of push going on from other companies as well, let's say. Let's go to the third track now. So the third track is a special one. This is a collaboration between Meta and Logitech, and this is all about education. So in this one, as you could see in the video, you will have the stylus available as well, and you can really explore interesting ideas in the area of education, and with the Meta and the Logitech track being sponsored. So a big round of applause for Meta and Logitech for these tracks. And so in the earlier part, I talked about a big focus also on enterprise, because there's, of course, this is more often on the B2C side, but there's a big push in enterprise as well. There's a lot of energy investment also going, because you have clear ROIs. I've been talking about this on my YouTube channel for so many years now, and that is why I'm also very, very excited to have a number of enterprise sponsors as well. Many of them are also here. You have amazing judges, and I would love to introduce the first track. Let's see. So this is the construction and workwear track by Strauss. Thank you so much. So especially for these ones, I think there's such an interesting opportunity to talk to the judges, because they work with Strauss together. They know exactly what can be really interesting. Anything in that area, of course, is really good. We also have defined some inspirations that you can check out, so you kind of see, okay, what are the problems that these enterprises are having already, and how can you iterate some ideation based on this. I mean, precision in combination with the stylus and Strauss is some really nice combination. I think this here is really all about creativity. We want to tap into your creative brains, not give you like, hey, you have to build this. So I think that is like one important thing. Last year, this was not 100% clear. So you can build any direction that you see fit. And the best way is to come up with an idea, talk to some of these mentors and judges, and then be like, okay, I think this is a direction you want to push in. And that is also what we have available for each of the tracks, of course. Now, the second enterprise track. And there we go.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that heal, but then I got high. I just wanted to walk the dog. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but then I got high. But then I got high. I was gonna put the sky to sleep, but then I got high. I was gonna text my ex, but then I got high. I was gonna drive to work, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but then I got, but then I got, but then I got because I got.
Thank you, Puma. So, as you can see, this is the sports and fashion track by Puma. And also here we have an amazing team, also from Puma directly here. We have really cool people here as well from the judging side also. And one really awesome announcement that we will fine-tune. This will be coming, I would say, tomorrow. For the Puma track, we also have a partner, Formlabs, that will sponsor 3D printers. So we can go really wild. The Puma track is special this time. This is also, Puma's really focusing on AI, and there's like a lot of AI challenges and ideas also. And you can really play around and test how you can combine this with a set of 3D printers that we also have available. So I think this is something, creativity is only the limit now. There's so many interesting and cool ways. I wish I could participate in kind of like building some of that also. So thank you for having this track. And now we can go to our last enterprise track, and then we have one global track announcement as well. So thank you, Cupra, for the automotive track. This was really cool last year. We had, I think, almost all of the teams were actually building something on the car itself. So here again, same story, creativity is your limit. Where actually people like being inside of the car and building something by mapping the car. And I think this is also something where Cupra is very interested in seeing interesting, cool ideas. And there are some AI challenges also. So if you can also combine AI and XR, which we had workshops yesterday about, I think that is something, again, if you see, hey, I think this would be really, really cool. Feel free to explore. We have a couple of cars outside, and also really talk to all of the people, and then you get some nice ideas as well. All right, now for our last track. This is a special one. This is eligible for any team using any of these 6 tracks. And let me actually show it, and then I will explain. I think that makes more sense. And there we go. And our last track. Thank you so much. So this is a best use of track, which means that all of the themes will be in one of these 6 main tracks, basically. And then if you decide to use Metacraft for finalizing your project, which is powering billions of devices. So I think this is also really interesting to think about how can you combine, for example, automotive with WebXR by Metacraft. I think that is something where you see, hey, I would like to actually build something on WebXR, which is actually really big and really coming, powering all of these devices. Then we have the Zephyr team also here, somewhere around. You will see them. There we go. There are these guys. They're amazing. And feel free to also talk to them about your idea, and then we can figure out together how you make the best out of it. And that's it for the tracks. And now we just do a little bit of logistics, just like, hey, where do you find what, and how is the next kind of steps going on? Otherwise, this would be like big chaos. So let me invite my wife Anna on the stage. Big applause of welcome. Here we go.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I think over the last weeks, I've actually been dreading to open up my LinkedIn because every single time some new event got announced that is happening at the exact same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like 7 events right now. So thank you all so much for being here. It's an honor to have you. Again, I would like to talk a bit about logistics to make sure that
You have to click down to go up. Yeah.
Awesome. To make sure that things are running smoothly. First of all, thank you so much to the whole Immersive Insiders team. The work you are doing here is amazing. I know how hard you all worked on this. Also, thank you so much to the volunteers. They're not to stay here, but yeah, if you have any questions, you can always ask the Immersive Insiders team as well as the volunteers. You can find them over at the info desk. Okay, still learning how to use this thing. Most of you will find a welcome brochure inside of your badge. Some people might not have it because yesterday was a little bit chaotic. If you don't have it yet, you can also come find us at the info desk and you will get one. Inside of your welcome brochure, you can find the floor plans we have on the ground floor. This is where the main stuff will be happening over the next few days. So all the rooms that got a label on it are basically free for you to use, except the XRCC crew office, but I still wanted to mention it, so you know where it is. Exactly. Then we also have a second floor, and this is mostly for you to just relax a bit. Maybe you need to take a nap, maybe you want to meditate, maybe you need to take a shower.
And take a shower.
Upstairs, that's no problem at all. It's the second floor, so not the one right above us, but the one above that. Exactly. Then the next point is the Notion package. If you have any questions, you will find most of the answers to your questions in the Notion package. The attendees got one, the mentors got one, the judges as well, the sponsors too. So any kind of question you have, it will most likely get answered in there. Especially the schedule. If there should be any changes to the schedule, we will of course announce it also by Discord, and we will also have an info screen in the bistro, so we will not announce any changes there as well.
Or you just ask the AI Dinesh, he also knows the schedule.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's on the left actually, like if you just go out and then on the left side, you will see a big screen of my face there.
Exactly. Any information regarding the tracks, some inspiration if you don't really know what you should develop, you will also find it in the Notion package. Also, if any information is missing in there, please let us know and we will add it. Then, again, some people might not have a badge yet. If that is the case, please come find us at the info desk and we will print one for you directly. Also, again, we've mentioned it a couple of times, the showers are on the second floor, but please bring your own towels. That might have not worked that well last year, but yeah, please bring your own towels. That would be
We don't have 200 towels.
Exactly. All right, regarding the schedule. So actually the food is being prepared right now outside. So once this keynote is over, you can go have lunch, you can network, go find your teammates and brainstorm some project ideas. Also, afterwards at 3 p.m. we will have the team announcements. So I think Dinesh will come on stage once again, announce the teams and maybe some next steps. And at 7 p.m. we will have some dinner. That's it for the day. I think that's also enough. Like,
Yeah.
There's lots of things happening already. For day 2, it's also most likely going to be like more of a chill day, so you can focus on your work. We will have a YouTuber panel discussion. That's going to be awesome. It will happen in the bistro over there. I can definitely recommend you to join it. There are going to be some amazing people on stage talking about their XR journey, how they got into XR, and some kind of tips that they have for you. On day 3, we will have a packaging workshop. We would recommend this workshop to at least one member out of every team, so you can make sure to create good trailers, to package your to package your project in a nice way, because this will definitely get you bonus points for the judging. Then we also have some, let's say, open doors for trailer feedback at 7 p.m., where you can just ask our team some questions. If you need help, we're there to help you. That was kind of an improvement from last year. All right, the final day is going to be a bit full. So the submission deadline, really important, will be at 11 a.m. So please have your projects finished and uploaded by 11 a.m. on the last day. Then we will have some project demos and judging sessions. Important here, the judges should judge or test your project first before other participants come in, just so we have more time for the judges to actually work on the projects and decide which project wins. Then we will have the project presentations on 2 p.m. So that's basically where all of the trailers will be showcased. You can have a look at our projects while we are preparing the award ceremony in the background. At 6 p.m. there will be the award ceremony, and at 7:30 p.m. we will have some barbecue and the after party. Definitely don't miss that one. All right, that's it from my side actually. I wish you all a great time here at XRCC. Enjoy the lunch. You'll find it out there. And yeah, we will see you.
One small thing before.
Yeah.
So if you want to have the team registration, we will have a bunch of QR codes all over this place. So if you find like your new best friends, your new teammates, and let's say you found each other, and then you can scan this QR code and then just submit a form, and then all of the rest happens automatically. That's like how we do the team registration. All of these things are in Notion already, and Notion is your true source, and then Discord also. If you're not on Discord, talk to our team, because you will get all the live updates on Discord and Notion, just like one time. Now have all of your attention. That's how we will do this.
Exactly. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know either at the info desk or via Discord as well. That works. All right.
Awesome.
Perfect. Enjoy your lunch.
Have a great time.